Ankole-joram politics wa Uganda ono intervention in okunira. We had hope in opposition politician for political party. Maybe the president Museveni Kirofi 40 years in power. We had hope in opposition party. Now when you see now FDC are commanding from Katonga, you're commanding from Katonga. Engineer Amriat is commanding from Natanamuni. So even these people, you don't actually have a clear leadership. Now the second option was now the biggest opposition party with the biggest number of political parties in the parliament. That's Nup. But we have seen opposition parties as Captain Nup. Actually, even apparently right now, Nyanzi, Kunga, you see what is happening in Kunga. So that leaves me to worry. You can order hunger. What is the direction where we heading?
No, you see, the most important thing is having a common goal before joining a political party, or when you're forming a political party. There should be a common goal that aim that. There is something that you really need to achieve. Now, all of these parties you see in this country, most of them, it is because they only now want to remove Museveni. Now, when you remove Museveni, what happens? So we must have a clear strategy. After removing this government, what do we plan?
Do you have even the capacity now? Now, when you look at how you are disorganized,
the capacity is there. The capacity is there. Let me tell you, Museveni is not the Alpha and Omega. He's not the first president of Uganda.
He's the longest ever.
That one has no problem. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. But the issue is he came and he will leave.
He live by God's grace, not by you.
God works through his people. God cannot just come and say, I'm now the president of Uganda.
So for me, according to what I see, your political party, through elections, may never remove the man. Now, the only option now that remains for me, probably, maybe what Kale Kayihura was trying to do. I heard that he was planning the coup. So maybe that could work. But can Kayihura really manage that transition?
Kayihura, the reason why Kayihura could not even remove himself or overthrow him matters, he had interest, or he had possibly penetrated the system. One, Kayihura was even more dangerous. He was even not ready to be in the army.
You are right.
And even in the public. Yes, he misused his office. Yes, he misused his office. He overstepped his laws. And generally, there is a way he treated Uganda that wasn't fair, and he was not right at all. Another thing is he could not manage the policies of divide and rule introduced by 2007. Being one man was a man from inside. You see, he was not an insider. He was
he an outsider?
He was working for the insiders.
Hey,
yes.
All of us bro. No, Kayihura was one of the insiders. No. That's why the Mosaic first.
The insiders are known. Mugisha Muntu himself is an insider.
Let me
tell you, Beside himself is an insider.
How?
You look at the Museveni and the Beside, the Muntu, the Mushegas, and the Saleh, and those who have died. Where was they
going? People are mad.
No,
situations in which someone, every leadership has got
when you're mad, you work for someone because you have not started the project.
So that's the difference.
Yes. So he became powerful because he had the blessing of the commanding.
Your commander.
Yes. Now, when he took charge, he became a serious tormentor, and you all know what he did. Yes, we all know what he did, and he will never be a dad. And he is the only person who must have protection from Monday to Messiah. When someone is free, he has no escape. The free has no escape. Can Kayihura move from here to downtown without an escort or any bodyguard?
So what is the problem?
He misused his office. Now, and another thing is he was in isolation. Yes. Now, we have people who are well organized from one community, managing different positions, in different positions, sensitive positions, and powerful positions, and where decisions are made.
Which community is that? Uganda?
Not Uganda.
Even not in Kolo.
Even not in Kola.
It's not community.
Not in Toro. But a certain community.
Where are they?
Where M7 comes from, where the rest community came from, and where Sedusa comes from, and now these young ones, the Mohozi, the two Mohozi, David and Kayihura, and other young junior.
So those ones have created their own community.
It is now that community managing.
That is managing. So that is the same community that had employed, that had given a job to Kayihura. Yeah, Kayihura is not part of that.
Kayihura is from Kisoro.
What's wrong with Kisoro?
But I have told you a certain community. A small community.
That community comes from where?
And managing the affairs of Uganda.
So the fact that you come from Kisoro, that alone,
the location. You show me any other man from Kisoro. Apart from Honorable Sabuturo, who is just a politician. You show me any man from Kisoro. Now, how could Kayihura?
There is this minister.
How could Kayihura convince David Muhozi? How could Kayihura convince the Sedusa? How could Kayihura convince all these guys in CMY and these guys in this former head of CMY who is in position now? Akandoho. Now, could Kayihura convince Akandoho and others to remove Museveni and bring a man from Kisoro?
There is now Kasigazi as deputy IGP.
So that project could not materialize.
So then you are saying the only reason why Kayihura could not successfully conduct that is because of his geographical location where he comes from.
Not only that, even his character, his conduct.
So okay, who can now when you look around the general, political parties take over power of Uganda. So whom do you see that can conduct a successful coup or take over?
And most of the powerful generals are now old and they are no longer in the system. And some of the generals we have are genetically modified. They are not influential.
They know Kayihura's rank is not genetically modified.
How did he become a general?
Because of his work.
They were preparing him to arrest Sedusa.
That is the only reason why he was given.
We all know, all Ugandans know that.
So that Kayihura did not do things that a general can do and qualify.
Okay, show me one assignment. Show me one assignment.
Since the man took over as IGP, he cleaned the police.
Police now, yet the commanding chief told him to clean his house. Has Kawukuni.
Yes, whatever he was doing for the good of the commanding chief.
The commanding chief of the country. You see, you cannot keep impressing himself. Yes, many people have made him happy, and we are not seeing them. Where are they? So whenever you are in that sensitive position, serve this country. Because at some point you will be dropped. And when you are dropped, the country should know that you really served it generally. Now what we have nothing to talk about Kayihura. To be honest. Yes. He destroyed
the longest IGP.
Whatever the case, he destroyed the police by recruiting,
built the police.
By recruiting the faces.
He built police.
He built
some of these barracks. He built even
You see, the issue is not about building. This is what now.
He built capacity.
This issue now I've been telling you. For our country to grow, you don't have to construct roads and buildings and what. The moment there is no transition of power, peaceful transfer of power from one president to another, just know all these things will be destroyed. You can see what happened in Libya. Libya had the best infrastructure. Yes. But what is there now? What is happening? You go to Somalia. Somalia was the greatest in this region here. Yes. Somalia. Yes, Somalia, that's Somalia. Now what is happening there? Because the leaders who were not there did not plan for the country politically. They were so greedy for power. And it is likely to happen here.
The man is managing the country very well.
But how about after him?
And he is managing
look at Uganda after President Museveni.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whether he has grown good, you have seen that he's growing leader.
Whether he has been good or bad, will be a topic for another day. But where is Uganda after Museveni?
Uganda will be around.
You can't say he's building his son. This is not a monarchy. We have 45 million Ugandans. Yes. Yes. And first of all, you must know the brains are not
yes. The brains are not
yes. Museveni, I don't support him politically, but he's a very bright and intelligent man.
What about this one? Very brilliant man.
He's completely opposite. I should say completely opposite. That is my opinion.
That is your opinion, but
completely opposite.
Since the operations this man has led, all the operations have been taken. You may not be a good speaker. You may not be as skilled as his father in terms of speaking.
That one can be determined.
But strategizing and,
You see, we must also ask ourselves, if he was not president's son, would he be a good general?
No, we can't know now because the fact is that he is.
There is nothing you can see in him.
Someone saying if this one was able to Joram,
there is nothing I can see in him because whatever he does, whether good or bad, because he has favors from the commander in chief, who is his father. He can promote him at his will. Then if he dreams, he can prepare him good tea and say that make me a general. And the following day, you'll hear on everywhere that so is a general. So I think it would be very unfair to compare him with other junior officers who are also in the 40s and 50s because they don't have that cover.
So now, the way you see things, who do you think can conduct a successful? You have now said, for me, I had the belief in General Kayihura. You're saying,
for our coup, I would not support anything because it will take us 20 years behind. Yes, because generally I'm a Democrat and I believe in a democratic process. Much as it is difficult, but we shall reach there. We shall reach there.
Might be 20-75 years,
because in case of any coup, there will be no elections for now other 10 years.
But for me, I also see Joram, Uganda, first of all, has never been out of politics. You win the elections on 2021, immediately you begin strategizing for 2026.
And who does
From
that
Monday to Friday, even all the implementations, everything about the next election. And when you look at what the country goes through, the tension, the expenditure, killing of people, and everything, I don't think. Do you think that it is still important that we should really have these periodic elections just for the sake of having them? Because if it's about stability, let me tell you, Joram, I've been to Dubai, even UK, the Queen of England, she died the other day. Her son took over. There was no election.
That's a monarch.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Look at the Arab countries, Dubai, UAE. For them, you don't have any expectation that if you're not from the royal family, at one time you can wake up and compete for presidency. No, they simply sit and distribute regionally. They distribute regionally. And the country is stable, the country is developing. Same applies to UK.
But you see that no.
So why don't we? First of all, this
for UK, the issue of UK is totally different because the king there is just ceremonial. Yes, we have the prime minister who is executive and his executive powers and who runs government, but the king is just ceremonial. And
he has power.
No,
Hey,
he's ceremonial. He is
my
ceremonial. Then another thing, it is something you cannot introduce here because here we have different trades and generally it is something that is difficult to introduce here. That's why even the issue of Mohol is facing enough resistance, serious resistance, even within the family. Yes.
Why?
You've been reading
because they don't want to build a monarch.
You've been reading in newspapers. So it is something you cannot easily introduce here and or impose it on people.
So now, when you look at the future of Uganda politically, where are we heading? Where could we be heading? Does it give you a good sign that we are going to be okay someday?
You see, it is also difficult to completely lose hope.
It's not good to lose hope.
It's not good to lose hope, and I have not lost hope at all. I believe change is coming, change will come.
Change is inevitable.
Yes, by all means, you like it or not. Yes. And we shall have a prosperous Uganda. Much as these 30-something years have only been for a fleet or a small group or that community that we talked about.
Yes, Museveni has tried. He has kept the country together for the last 8 years. Because when you see, even with the little power in opposition, how they are using it.
Yeah, it is also very
unfortunate.
It is also very unfortunate, and some of us are not happy with some leaders in the opposition parties and the way they have conducted themselves, the way they have betrayed the Ugandans who have fought for democracy and the rule of law. We are totally not happy. And what causes this? We join parties with no clear agenda. This is just removing Museveni. No. I think we must have a plan. If we are saying ideology, if we are saying what is the ideology of this? If we are saying the ideology of group, we are saying 50% of Ugandans are not employed. Then we must plan it. We must look at we must have a plan and say we want to employ this section of Ugandans and create more jobs. Then Ugandans also vote you basing on that. But they also not following it. Those leaders and voters. We all don't know what we want, generally. So leaders just come with a little money and manipulate the voters. Now, voters are also very hungry people waiting for what to eat. Yes. And these people have it, and they are willing to give them. In exchange for vote. Yes. That's why I'm telling you, not brothers. These small groups in Kampala holding seminars and workshops. Seminars and workshops are not taking serious. He just laughs at you. Tomorrow he will go to Kwagaramahito, he will go to Bundubujo, he will go to Rutete, where he comes from in Kosovo, he will go to Kiembo, and meet those hungry citizens. Hungry and angry, yes. And those citizens do not know why they are hungry. And they are hungry because of that person who has brought them something to eat. Yes. They are hungry and angry. Yes, and indeed Ugandans, when he said Ugandans are hungry and angry, some people attacked me. I went through hell. I think for 2 weeks, but I managed it. But I also managed to tell them that we are hungry and angry citizens. Yes. Who is the cause of that anger? The cause of this anger. One, Ugandans are so desperate. Ugandans, some Ugandans walk from Sasi to Kampala. Look, it's not near. Looking for food. They used to walk from Kanyanya, and they don't even know. Those days we were healthy. Ugandans are even not healthy. Now, in hospitals, there is nothing in hospitals. You can look at the quality of education Ugandans are getting. And this community, you look at that community that they talked about. Where do their children go? Harvard. The military, they will go to Sandhurst. Yeah. And for us, well, my friend is the late Democracy of Uganda. So yeah, for us, we shall go to the state primary. If it is any good Jangan, we had Shimon, they now put their house here. So you go to Jangan, so you go to Cavalry. Yeah, and the corruption, the rate at which we are as a country. We saw a land. I was a councillor for 10 years. I know what happened. Yes. Jobs are sold. Yes. Jobs are sold. To get a job, you must pay 3, 4, 5 million. So generally, Ugandans are not happy. And if value must be used. Yes, and you use the value. Now, let's go back to Toro politics now. You see, Toro, we need to have some good politicians who the country would consult when it comes to Toro affairs. Remember the times of the late of Professor who? Professor Mugagi. So the late Vice President Waziha. We really had strong and incredible people. Now today, really, we still have them. But you know the system Museveni uses, he alleviates the weak and leaves behind the strong ones. He doesn't like strong institutions, he doesn't like strong people. Even look at the cabinet, the quality of cabinet ministers we have. You look at the quality. You can even cry here. Yes. Yes. So now, Toro, what is the plan now? Because when I see as if Honorable Hunda Yeka has done a good debate almost alone. You see, but why has he been bouncing back? People are not stupid there. People are not stupid there. So that's the reason why he has been bouncing back. But still, the system itself has been facilitating the people to take such a man. Yes. And this is how Museveni operates. He doesn't like strong. And I think that's why he has never been a minister, because he's strong. But who show me any strong minister in this cabinet apart from be on the gym. Because
that brand, the Prime Minister, is very powerful.
I don't know, but very powerful. But I told you we are 45 million Ugandans, and we have many credible people who can serve as prime ministers, as ministers. They don't even have to be politicians, but you can get a credible Ugandan and make him a prime minister. A credible Ugandan and make him a minister for finance. Like the other time was he had appointed this lady, Gerald, no? This is a lady who was a minister for finance. Maria Chuan. Yes. Very competent, very good, very educated.
Ezra Sruma.
Yeah, Ezra Sruma. So, but Museveni doesn't like that.
Now when you passage is very powerful.
That one just managing village politics. How can I hold foreign minister of finance say that the economy is sweet? You see? What does that mean?
You see the producer is going up.
Is it true? Is it true?
That's what they think.
Is it true? The economy cannot be good when I'm not doing well. The economy is good for Museveni and his family and his group.
It cannot be good when people are hungry and angry.
Yes. And indeed we are hungry and angry.
Yes.
And even, let me tell you, government should address that issue of hungry and angry citizens. They should. Government should, by order.
They do what?
People cannot keep killing themselves. And you think it's normal? A bodyguard killing his boss, and you think it's normal? People drinking alcohol from morning to evening, and you think it's normal? They don't drink because they want. Yes. But conditions force them.
They drinking. They are solving their problem that on their own.
And the government is
unfortunately in the morning you wake up, you actually have a bigger one.
And the government is so reluctant. Has not even tried to address those issues. Now I ask myself, what is the Ministry of Gender doing? What is the Ministry of Integrity doing? You can't really reach out to those and talk to them. What is the Minister for they did something like that. ICT. What is he doing?
What is your friend, the the ICT Minister, National Agency, Institution Minister, Dr. Varium?
What is he doing in that role?
He's guiding the
country. Making political statements.
He's guiding the country.
No. Let him
He's
go.
guiding the country.
Let him
He's
go.
a minister for ICT and National Building.
Let him guide the young boys and girls this country is losing in alcohol.
The other day, saw minister bringing a bill that they want to control. They want to manage how many hours someone is in a party. I thought when you start from the drink, but the thing that is really unfolding. Because if you say
introduce factories and industries, will go there and work.
Instead, if you want to manage
now
someone,
you say don't drink, and there is an
and they do what?
What do you expect?
They do what? Yes. So the other point is, you see, there are people who work at night and during the day they are free. That is their freedom. They have got to go and drink and meet friends. Now for you are saying you should only start drinking from 6,
and even this
and from 6 to morning that person is working.
And
now
these bars you see, they pay revenue, they pay trading license,
they pay taxes, VAT, and
yes, so they pay those taxes. Now, when you regulate them, open from 5 to midnight.
She even said beyond midnight everybody should go.
How will that person pay those taxes?
What about that border who works from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.? So now that person is going to be aided. So tomorrow you will come on your door and hit you with the
so if me, I would really ask President Museveni if he's aging, let him also not work with tired people who are not focused, who have no brain, who are adding even no but let you appoint a minister who adds value.
All these ministers have added value according to him. You see, the appointing authority knows why he has appointed the and left the room.
I will not say they all don't add value, but most of them do not add value.
According to who? Yes. The one who appoints sees their value. The one who appoints sees. There is a very interesting view. This minister, when he's appointed, he protects the interest of the appointing.
Some are appointed because they are sick and they are his colleagues and friends. So they need to use that ministry to go for treatment abroad. Yes, to get.
So you are appointed because you are sick.
But we know most of them. There is a minister who he appointed some time back, who even failed to go for swearing ceremony. He failed. The minister for foreign affairs.
I don't mention.
Yes, we also have one.
Okay,
we also have one minister now. So it's something like that. The deputy prime minister. We know what is
second deputy.
Yes, we know how he is. So we have many positions that are doing nothing. And there are many competent Ugandans outside, even in Kubo. Even here, I'm here.
What minister do they give you?
Me? You see, we must rehabilitate this country first. Because I don't see myself working in an area.
But if you were, which ministry would you want to
me? The Minister for Agriculture. Yes. Okay. I would really modernize agriculture in this country. Not training people with holes and your own TV praising yourself. I'm the Minister for Agriculture in Uganda.
You advocate for mechanized agriculture.
Very good.
Mechanized.
Yes. So I think.
And I've been seeing President Museveni saying, actually teaching people to stop digging for a kidachonka.
Yes.
And he's advising them to have both for consumption and for commercial. But after advising that person, what have you given him to enable him grow enough food for consumption and for commercial? After advising him, I think the next step is to be saying, at every district, let us put tractors.
And even what is saying.
So that a tractor, if a tractor came here, it could dig maybe 10 acres in one day. That person cannot eat 10 acres. He will have to sell some. But you're giving him a hoe. You're giving him a water bottle to irrigate. That's what you're teaching him. And you're telling him.
But he has done this for the last 8 years, and I think Ugandans should wake up and make a decision. We can't keep remaining Ugandans.
That's why do you vote him every 8 years?
He has everything. I told you, we are in a country where almost 80% are poor and just looking for what to eat. Yes. And wherever President Museveni goes, he thinks people just want something from him. Yes.
Give and take.
Even these leaders, they don't like it. They like what they have. That's why politics in this country is even very expensive. It has been commercialized. Even winning an LC one seat, you have to put their money, almost $1 million.
Anyway, Joram Bintamanya is a leader in Toro, and he was a councillor representing of the region. And this time he says, if he is to come 2026, you the voter in his constituency, you must look for 10,000, each family 10,000, and give him your vote and guard it. Give him 10,000 to protect your vote, to buy him fuel for his car, facilitate everything that is involved in the election. After giving him that money, vote for him and protect his vote. Now that kind of system is only in the Western world. America, UK. In America, if you want to stand, it is the people, the members of the party that are sending you that will mobilize the money and resources for you, and the political party where you're coming from. In Africa and in Uganda in particular, if you want to stand for, even if it was an LC1 position, you must first look for money, put it there for people to eat. Joram says he's going to change that trend beginning 2026. Begin by giving him the money and convince him even to stand for the mayorship. You're standing with mayor. 2026. Kale, see you then. On ground, we shall see what happens here. Thank you.